Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, I was really feeling a Denver Nuggets rebuild. It's a team I have not done in a while here, but I decided to make it a little bit more extra crispy by turning this into a Legends rebuild. So basically what a Legends rebuild is I take a NBA legend from an NBA franchise and I put it on their current day team and see if we can win that guy an NBA championship. So for today's video, we actually have prime Denver Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony added to this 2018 Denver Nuggets roster with the goal of really, beating teams like the Golden State Warriors, Houston Rockets, and seeing if we can just build a contender out here in Denver. So as far as the rest of the roster goes, I don't plan on trading Jokic at all. Like, I love his style of play. He's pretty much like a guard inside a big man's body. Just like his skill out there, it's just really amazing. So he's only 22, definitely a big part of this rebuild. Paul Millsap's got that 2-year, $61 million bitch-ass contract. I'm going to tell you guys straight up, I plan on trading him. Like, I don't see a reason to keep him on the team. I just don't really see a fit for him. Because, honestly, I might put Jokic at power forward and might try to find, like, a defensive-oriented center or do something along those lines. Gary Harris, he's a good player. Now, don't let that $2 million contract fool you. He was actually extended and is owed closer to, like, $100 million or something like that. Jamal Murray, my plan with him, guys, I don't plan on trading him. 2 years for roughly $7 million for an 80 overall player is great. But what I envision him as is kind of like a Lou Williams type of player, or maybe even like a Jason Terry, Manu Ginobili. Those guys that can come off the bench, like those guys were known for doing in the past, and just bring this team like some big time scoring. Like, I can see him averaging like 15 to 18 points per game off the bench and just being an amazing six-man for us. So it's kind of my thoughts with him, but at the same time, if he needs to start, I'll do that also. Kenneth Faried, probably trade him. Don't really see a place for him on the team here. Really, the rest of the team here, guys, I like Will Barton a lot too, so I will probably switch him to a small forward, though, or maybe use him for some trade bait. Not really sure yet. Plumlee, oh yeah, he got that bitch-ass contract too, although he is 76 overall, so it's not like absolutely that bad, but it's not that great either, if I'm being honest about things. But here we go, guys. If you could do me a quick favor and please drop a like on this video if you guys like the idea of these Legends rebuild. If we get this video to 1,000 likes, I will definitely do another one. Let me know in the comment section below which team I should do next with what legend. But here we go. So let's get started on this. So yeah, I'm thinking Paul Millsap. We see what we can just get for him on the market. Maybe an expiring contract. Make this kind of like a rebuild season. Or see what else we can get to. Let's see, we got... Okay, this ain't too bad right here. We get the Chicago Bulls 2018 first round draft. We also get a young Bobby Portis, who could start for us this season if needed, but at least be a nice bench player for us. He's only $4 million for the next 2 seasons. He probably has a team option also, so I do like that a lot. Might allow us to get a player like a Marvin Bagley going forward, which would be nice with alongside Jokic. Here we got Kevin Love and J.R. Smith. So Kevin Love, he's still got some good seasons left him. We can also bring J.R. Smith back to this team. I don't know how much he would actually play. I mean, while I do like Kevin Love, I don't want to give up my first round draft pick and Paul Millsap and take on 2 bitch-ass contracts. So I'm really not feeling that. Let's see, we get a top 3 protected from the Boston Celtics. We also get Al Horford, who's 86 overall. He is 31, so I know that rating's going to start dropping down pretty soon, but he might be nice. Here we get Blake Griffin. He's on a 4-year deal, so it's like Blake Griffin, Jokic, and also Melo. That is a nice front court. Doesn't leave much to be desired as far as the backcourt goes, but it's actually not too bad. I actually like the Blake Griffin trade quite a bit. Let's see, man. I don't know which route to go. Draymond Green. We also gotta get Will Barton, though. We gotta get Iguodala back on this team. That'd be decent, I suppose. JJ Redick. I kind of like this idea right here, guys, of going for the Chicago Bulls draft pick, just because like the amount of money it will free up for us going forward. And Bobby Portis is like, he's only 6 rating points less than Paul Millsap, so it'll allow us to sign a big name free agent. Maybe go for a guy like Chris Paul in the offseason, who would be a fantastic point guard for this team. And not to mention we get the big time draft pick too. So I'm gonna go with this one right here, guys. Get that first round unprotected draft pick of the Chicago Bulls. I think it's a nice move, man. It saves us a lot of money too. So next up, Gary Harris. Yeah, he's on a 5-year deal. What could we actually get for him? If I could get like a cheaper shooting guard, I'd be nice with that. But at the same time, Will Barton gets to start. That's also fine. Maybe go for a better power forward. I'll look for that. So we'll actually package Gary Harris with Kenneth Faried, toss in a future. We'll go with a future first round draft pick, not like a near one, just like a future one though, of the 2020 draft. See what that gets us here. Chris Middleton, not bad. He's I mean, yeah, in the long run, he is cheaper. We also get Brogdon, who would be a nice backup point guard alongside Jamal Murray. So that's something to think about. Do have to give up that 2020 draft pick. Not that big a deal. Here we get, I don't want Paul Millsap back, so I'm not doing that. Kevin Love and Jeff Green. Okay, that's not bad either, man. Because like, if you think in like money terms, that's actually really nice for us. And like, if we do end up getting Marvin Bagley, we'll simply just like trade Kevin Love or something like that. So I might go with that trade. Here we got Tyreek Evans. I don't want Chandler Parsons. Don't want that at all. Hassan Whiteside would be nice, of course, but he's too easy to get in this game. Ooh, yo, this actually, man, this is actually nice. Now, this, we do have to give up a lot right here because, yes, we get Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert back. We do have to give up 2 first-round draft picks, and we also give up Gary Harris and Kenneth Faried. But we get Donovan Mitchell back, who was supposed to be drafted by the Denver Nuggets anyway. I believe his draft rights got traded to the Utah Jazz. So this is a little, like, poetic justice for the team right here. And you get Rudy Gobert on the team, too, which allows us to put Jokic at the power forward position. And then we can really focus on maybe drafting a point guard when it comes to the NBA draft with that draft pick we have from the Chicago Bulls. So this right here, guys, is probably the move. I'm going to check out some of these other trades here, though, just to see, but I'm going to rush through them just because, like, I really like that other one a lot, guys. Avery Bradley, Tobias Harris, not doing that. Paul George, not bad either. Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green still. No, man, we got to do this trade back here. Like, this trade is just too good to pass up. Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, especially for a 3-season rebuild. Like, this shows a lot of potential for us right here, and those guys are pretty much locked up for quite a while here. Okay, so now we got to do this. We got to put Jokic at power forward, which I think he'll do just completely fine right there. Goes 90 overall. And then we still got Will Barton. I feel like Jamal Murray will probably be our starting point guard just for this season at least. And then maybe we'll move on from that and make him a 6-man in upcoming seasons. Because realistically, like, I guess we have a lot of money tied up in Melo and Gobert. But besides for that, the contract situation is not bad at all. Plumlee, he's probably got to go at this point. Maybe I'll probably keep him for this season just for a backup center. He'll probably be gone, though, after that. But yeah, so honestly speaking, man, okay, what do I want to do here? I do need a backup point guard. Like, Moutier, not really feeling that all that much. So let me do a trade here of, I'm going to say Trey Lyles, who is 70 overall. So we'll probably get a nice, decent player back for him. Also toss in, yeah, Moutier, who should still have some sort of trade value. You'll see what that gets us. We might, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Here we get Chris Dunn and Mirotic. So we get Mirotic and we also get Bobby Portis back on the team together. Not sure I'm feeling that all that much. Although, Chris Dunn for a backup point guard, though, that's pretty cheap right there. So I might be able to finesse that a little bit. Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, not bad either. Wow, Malik Monk's down to 71 overall. Man, he did not really pan out, did he, for that team? Buddy Hield, Willie Cauley-Stein, Kuzma, Julius Randle. Okay, so we got some really good trades here, man. Domantas Sabonis and Lance Stevenson. Kind of like that trade a lot, too. We got some nice ones here, guys. Here we get Valanciunas. So there we get, like, Kyle probably put Jakob at power forward, maybe, or just trade him later on. Because in this case, it's like, we also get rid of Mason Plumlee's bitch-ass contract, but we get a great 6-man right here in Jonas Valanciunas. So I'm going to do this trade right here. Just because, like, Valanciunas, I don't mind using him as a 6-man. I feel like that's where he's kind of at right now anyway in his career. He's not really playing all that great. Okay, so that, now, can he shoot it out, Jakob? Probably not. No, not really, but okay, that's fine. We'll just use that now to get a backup point guard. So, we'll do Jakob. I'm also going to toss some Wilson Chandler, I believe, here. And we'll go with the future 2nd-round draft pick, see what that gets us. Come on, 2K. Give me something crispy, man. What was I looking for? Like a backup point guard, I believe. Robert Covington, TJ McConnell. Okay. I'm already liking that, man. I'm already liking that. Malcolm Brogdon, who is a younger player. I really don't want to take on Teletovich's, or whatever his name is, contract. Austin Rivers. Let's go through these kind of quickly here so we can get to the rest of this rebuild. Ooh, Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't want DeMar Carroll. Don't want that. No, no, no. Luke Kennard, John Lewis, no. Okay, so I was actually liking that first trade. We saw Robert Covington, although he does have a pretty large contract, but for a 6-man, it's not bad, so we'll do that. We also get TJ McConnell back, too. See what this does for us. We have a very deep team, guys. Our team is very deep here. So, yeah, I'm kind of thinking the 10-man rotation in this case. Just like McConnell, he's not going to get a ton of minutes, but he will play at times, of course. And then we'll switch up this a little bit here. Yeah, our bench is freaking crazy, guys. We might actually win a championship this first season with how things are looking out here. I want Melo about 40 a game. I want Jokic at quite a few. Same with Rudy Gobert. I want Donovan Mitchell playing at least 30 minutes a game himself also. Okay, we'll put him at, 33. Jamal Murray, that's fine right there. We'll see how that all works out. I feel like Donovan Mitchell could probably even play point guard at times if needed. He's got nice handles anyway. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate this first season. I think we've built one hell of a team right here going forward. A lot of it's just going to be about keeping, guys together, signing guys to new contracts, and really just developing the team as a whole. So let's go ahead and simulate this season and see just how good this team can really do. Okay, so we have a record of 51-30, which is good enough for 5th place in the Western Conference for this first season. I noticed the Utah Jazz are, like, very good, so I don't really know, like, how they are so well up there. You look at their roster right here, guys. I mean, their best player is actually Gary Harris, who we did trade away, so that team is somehow doing amazing things out there. Here we go, simulate through date against the Timberwolves. Come on, 2K, simulate through date. All right, and Get a W on the season. LeBron James, Ben Simmons, Mirotic, all that stuff's pretty much the same as always. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second. Yo, what's Melo at, man? Okay, so Melo did make All-NBA third team as a 95 overall, so we got that going for us at least. Let's check out these player stats on the season. What do we have? So Melo at 25 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Jokic at a nice 15 points, about 10 rebounds a game, and 7 assists. Actually led the team in assists out there. Mitchell and Jamal Murray, like that backcourt really has some crazy potential out there. Pretty much like identical stats looking at points per game, rebounds per game, and assists out there. And they both brought the defense too. Robert Covington, Valanciunas did amazing as our 6th man out there. Rudy Gobert, honestly, not very impressive, guys. Just I might actually look to trade him this season to you know, maybe improve another position and just start Valanciunas, who still has another year left on his deal. Just not impressive at all with those numbers for being our starting center on this team. So I don't know about that. First round of the playoffs, we do have the, what do we have, man? Where are we at? We have the, oh man, we have that Utah Jazz team. So hopefully we can beat them down. Simulate current round, and, all right. Ooh, okay, we got them 4 games too. Okay. Closeout game, 33 points for Carmelo Anthony. Cephalosha dropped 20 for them. So anytime Cephalosha is a leading scorer, chances are things are not going very well for you. Here we go. Houston Rockets, Denver Nuggets. Simulate current rounds. And yeah, guys, this is why this is a 3-season rebuild, just because a lot of this is just going to take time, like these players developing together. Because these teams, man, the Rockets and Golden State Warriors are so tough to beat in this game. It's absolutely crazy. So we're going to do our best out there. Houston Rockets actually won the championship. Let's get on the season right here. And guys, I'm actually going to go hit up the NBA draft real quick and see what kind of player we can get with that Chicago Bulls pick. Okay, so trading for that Bulls draft pick was kind of a failed attempt, as it was only good enough for the 20th pick in the draft. But we do have Miles Bridges joining the Mile High Club right here because his name is Miles. I thought that was a funny pun. And he's a good basketball player too. So we got him and also Raleigh Alkins from Arizona. So we're going to sign both those guys up to join the team. Team player option, we do have a 1-year, I believe, deal on Jokic. So we're, of course, going to do that. McConnell, I'll bring him back. Malik, we also got Darrell Arthur back too. That's fine. All right. As far as free agency goes, I don't think we have a ton of money freed up, which is why I'm kind of liking the idea of maybe trading Gobert and just starting Valanciunas this season, because I really do want to just try Jamal Murray as a backup. I really think he'll excel very nicely right there, guys. But yeah, as far as like free agents go, not a ton of great. I mean, yeah, there's obviously good players on here, but not like anybody I really want to go for all that much. So I might just save the money for the next offseason. So let's actually go to Trade Finder and see what we could get for a guy like Jonas Valanciunas. Or I'm sorry, Rudy Gobert at this point in his career. And maybe we'll even toss in that 2020 pick. Why not, man? Should be good enough for something, right? All right. Well, that's not a good trade. That was not a good trade at all. Chris Dunn, we can also get Paul Millsap back. I don't really want to do that. I mean, well, I say I don't want to do it. But I know Paul Millsap. I know that rating is going down. But Chris Dunn is kind of the enticing factor right here, where it's like, you know what? I might actually do that because Paul Millsap's only on a 1-year deal at this point anyway. So if there's no other options, we'll probably do that. Kevin Love. That's very nice. We also get Zizic back, which is a nice backup center. And then we could just put Jokic back at center, I suppose, and just have Valanciunas continue to be our 6th man. That's actually pretty enticing. Also, DeAndre Jordan. The sound Whiteside's always nice. Frank Ntilikina. De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, Donovan Mitchell. I know he's only 78 overall, but that rating's like just going to keep on going up anyway. Here we get Dennis Smith. We get, oh my God, dude, there's so many good trades. Oh my God, guys. I don't know which one to go with here. Oh, Damian Lillard. Come on, man. Rudy Gobert, first round draft pick. We also got to give our young rookie, but we get Damian Lillard on this team, who actually has a chance now to contend for a championship, like him, Jokic, Melo, Valanciunas, Donovan Mitchell. That's the team right there, guys. This team is freaking amazing. This team is amazing, guys. If this team don't win the freaking championship, I don't know what's going on, man. That's just bitch-ass 2K or something like that. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and simulate the rest of free agency. Okay, so I tweaked the lineup a little bit right here, guys, just because, like, I did not realize Jamal Murray was going to progress that nicely. He's 86 overall. There is no way I could have an 86 overall player as our 6th man, so I decided to put Damian Lillard at point guard, Jamal as shooting guard, and we actually are going to run a small ball lineup. I know Donovan Mitchell is only 6'3", but he is good at defense. He's athletic, so I think he can definitely handle that 3 spot right there. We got Melo at the 4 and Nikola Jokic at the 5 spot. Then our bench unit is still looking amazing with Valanciunas, Covington, Bobby Portis, Will Barton, and also TJ McConnell around with that lineup right there. So yeah, man, team definitely has huge improvements right here. I love this roster, guys. Like, I have no idea what we're going to do out there with it. I have no idea how we're going to finish or how the chemistry or the makeup of this team is going to do, but it definitely should be something special. So let's go ahead and simulate this second season and see if we can get to the playoffs and maybe win the NBA championship. Okay, so our team has a record of 61-20. I swear, guys, like, we started off with like a 15-game win streak this season. I was like, yo, this team's about to go 8-2-0, but, you know, they finished up a little bit more realistic right here. 61-20, first place in the Western Conference. Although if we lose right here, the Warriors might actually surpass us for that first seed similarly through date. And we get the W right there. So Steph Curry getting MVP, Michael Porter Jr. Rookie of the Year. Nurkic, 6-man on the Portland Trailblazers. That's interesting, I suppose. And we actually got Mike Malone getting Coach of the Year for the Denver Nuggets. All-NBA first team looking like that. Yo, where's Melo at? Okay, Melo All-NBA second team at least. Anybody else on there? I don't see anybody else. It's all good, man. It's all good. Okay. We actually had a pretty balanced minute rotation, so it doesn't surprise me. I mean, Melo had 40 minutes, so that's about it. Player stats, so Melo did have 22 points, got 9 rebounds at the power forward position and 4 assists out there. Played some nice defense too. Dame Lillard, 21 points, 8 assists as our starting point guard. Jamal Murray, about 15 points, 6 assists himself. Mitchell did very solid as small forward, guys. Like, it wasn't really that big of a problem. Jokic stats were kind of down a bit this season, but there's so many other scoring options on this team, it does kind of make sense. And then Valanciunas did a great job as that backup center alongside Robert Covington. So yeah, man, here we go. Let's check out these playoffs. We do have the Pelicans first round. Valanciunas, his backup position is definitely going to be important right here as we go up against that two-headed monster of Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. Simulate current round, see how this goes. And, okay, we got them 4 games to 0. Actually, no problem whatsoever. Dame Lillard, almost a triple-double for him. 17 and 8 assists for Jamal Murray. 15 and 10, 15 and 10 for... They had the freaking same exact stat lineup, guys. That's funny. Okay, here we go. Timberwolves, who did beat the OKC Thunder. And no matter what, gotta play Golden State or Houston Rockets. Simulate current round. And, okay, we got them 4 games too. Almost kind of blew it right there. 31 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists for Damian, 22 for Melo. We have a crazy triple-double for Jokic, getting 13 rebounds and 13 assists on top of his 16 points. And next up, we do have, okay, the Golden State Warriors. Simulate current round. Oh, let's go, baby. We beat them 4 games to 0. Baby, they even said a chance right there, man. Who'd they lose? They still got their same team. I mean, our team is pretty stacked. So, if I'm being honest, we beat them 115-90-95. We have a freaking 20-point blowout in that closeout game right there. So, definitely we're just the better team. But Melo, low-key choked. But that's the nice thing. It's like, yes, he did choke that game. But look at that. We got Robert Covington staying up at that small forward position, dropping 18. All right, Cleveland Cavaliers, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, both members of the 2003 NBA draft class going at it here. Simulate current round. And, guys, we beat them 4 games to 1. We actually got Damian Lillard getting the finals MVP at 25 points, getting about 5 rebounds and 10 assists per game. I thought shot 42% from 3. Anyway, guys, I am actually going to end the video right here because I know it's getting kind of longer. And I want you guys to drop a like on this video if you actually want me to do some more of these Legends rebuild. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.